Alright guys, welcome back to another Pool Bricks video, and this is one of my another gaming videos, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit more stuff on my LEGO Worlds, and I'm going to be showing you guys a couple more different things. And I know you saw my last video, which was my very first one, but I got a little bit more familiar with the streaming side of things, so now I'm going to try out this style. So we're going to go in here, and I'm going to start up the game here. Okay, so like I said in my last video that I first tried out, I am going to try to get on here the New York City world that I made. Now it's been a very long time. See, here we go. Here it is. It's right here. Alright, so I'm gonna travel there. Oh, I never even named it anything. Hold up, let's do that real quick. Let's go ahead and name this real quick. Now, like I said, this one is, I hadn't even been to New York City yet, so it wasn't that great. It was like, it was alright. So it wasn't even that great. I hadn't even been to New York City yet, so I didn't know what to expect. So we're gonna see how it is. We're gonna see how it goes. Okay, so here we are, and we are over by the Brooklyn Bridge. Now, obviously, like I told you, I think what anything of New York City looked like. I almost just kind of put like the landmarks of New York City and added them to a city just to try to see how things go. So yeah, so I almost made it just like this weird mock thing. As you can see, I was trying to make the Brooklyn Bridge towers here. It's really bad. I might consider going back next time and trying to just kind of like give it a try. So get a little vehicle here. And then going to attempt to try to drive across here. Okay, so here's the first tower, as you can see. Nothing too special. Here's those bridge cables I was talking about in my last video, just these like nice thin little ones. So you just kind of drive like a single lane here. Nothing special at all, nothing much. Yeah, so a little weird, but I was just trying to give stuff a try. As you can see, there's this whole giant area that was like everywhere across this map, so it looked almost like the shape almost of like Manhattan. I was like, you know what, I could give that a try. I could try building that. I think I'd be pretty good at it. So I just added houses and stuff. Like, it is literally nothing close to New York City. I just added landmarks in the area. Really, that's all that it is. But you can see though, at the precious World Trade Center, that it's one of my favorite landmarks that used to be in New York City. And it still is, but not the Twin Towers though. I think I'm back online now. Sorry about that. Some technical difficulties. But as you can see, I tried my best making World Trade Center. Best is how I saw in the pictures, so I even added little features, you know, stuff like that here and there. It's not too bad. It's definitely not full scale to size by any means. A lot of the stuff in here. The Brooklyn Bridge isn't scale sized, but I did make the nice little fountain here. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I even added a light in it so it lights up. So it's really nice, pretty fountain I made. I just think this is so cool, seeing like this. And even if you see on the map right here, that's just so cool. That looks like the actual plaza of the World Trade Center. Like that is almost very similar to it. So I definitely really added those details and effects based on how it actually was. So I hope you guys really like it. Comment down below what you think about my World Trade Center. But obviously everything else in here, nothing is like it. Nothing's like Google Maps. If you could see on my map a little bit, everything is almost like these little subdivisions, like little crossing points and squares, little intersections. But this is before I was making all these awesome, cool buildings that I can add to stuff. So only building that I really had was this bike store and these houses. Everything else though I didn't have. And then I even have the New York City Christmas tree here, so oh well, it was worth a shot. I tried. So yeah, that's my New York City. Oh, and I haven't showed you guys Statue of Liberty. I gotta find that. Holy smokes. Okay, so the Statue of Liberty is really big, and I would say it's the only thing here that is actually to its size. Is it on an island? No. Because remember, I put landmarks on it. Here is my Statue of Liberty. This is by far... It's not the best, but I did really go into consideration adding the dress. Since it's that old copper, I really added this fading copper green almost. If I can get to the top for you guys here. Oh, there's their face. I know, it's nothing special. I could probably do better right now, but I'm not going to. I mean, this was the best I did like a year or two ago, okay? This was like 2 years ago. I'm a much better Lego master builder now. I really do like how this torch came out though. I mean, this is just... Okay, it's probably not even full to real scale, but still, it is 1/2 the size. Maybe 1.5 the size. Don't quote me on that. But this is pretty neat. I really like how this flame turned out. It's that bronze gold color. It really shows that cool effect here that you really get. So I really like how it turned out. Maybe I'll try next time a little bit better. So anyway guys, that's pretty much it for my New York City area. I can now transition to a different world. I think I got another idea in mind. Only if you guys wanted to see, here is what the world actually looks like on the map here. So you have the Brooklyn Bridge thing, you have the Statue of Liberty, and then you have the Twin Towers in the middle. So it's pretty neat. I mean, it's in the shape of Manhattan. It's not exactly. I still took in consideration the fact that it's on a harbor, things like that. So anyway, enough about that. Let's go to somewhere else. Okay, so we are back here in the world map. I am going to find a different world I should go on. I have a couple different options. There's some different ones I made, pretty cool in here. But I'm thinking we should do... Okay, so this one's a pretty cool world. This one I built a house, and it's very small, skinny type of house. At least it looks like on the map. But I built a little small house, but you're at this perspective of a Lego minifigure, and everything else in the house is like regular size, like human perspective. So there's like a Lego table and stuff, obviously with Lego sets, but you're this tiny little Lego minifigure. So in that case, it's pretty cool because you can walk around and go in the Lego sets and stuff on the table,
And then there's these huge Lego minifigures that represent like a giant person. So as you can see right here where we just landed, we just spawned in the world, I am inside a cabinet of one of the Lego sets here. So this is actually a really nice cabin. I really do suggest you guys
use this kind of cabin because it's pretty nice. As you can see, they copied. This is a regular seat that you can actually use the discovery tool with, and then they just added a mock one, which is actually a really cool idea for sofa. And I've actually copied it before and used it in other worlds. But as you can see, that's like really huge room out there. I'm not even gonna go out on the patio right now, but just to show y'all some of this cabin. This is really nice cabin. I really do like their cabins on this world. Here's a little tiny upstairs room. Now it might be hard to get up there because my lights, so. But you know what? Let's go out there. Let's see. Here is, oh, there's a bath. Surprisingly, there's a bathroom out on the patio. I mean, oh, I guess it's like an outhouse. Here is a perspective of how big this house actually is. This is only part of the city. We're just walking around here, part of the city. See, there's a person. Dude, I forgot how cool this was. I mean, this isn't even the downstairs. This is the upstairs. There's a whole entire downstairs. So obviously you have some different iconic Lego sets. We're gonna go explore those in a minute, so let's go down there and let's go check them out. I'm gonna find this side area here. So and then we can go down here, go to this little path. Okay, so now we're starting to see a little bit more of the sets here. So here's how tall this table is. It's not really tall, it's just like, it's almost like a floorboard. I didn't want it to be too tall so that you like fall to your death. But that's how high that little balcony was up at that little thing there. So we're just gonna walk around some bit here. It's a pretty cool amount of stuff. It's a movie theater. But remember, we're at a Lego man's perspective. It's starting to become light outside. So now this is right here. This really goes to show how big like a person is almost to Lego. So you walk around, there's this huge person just standing here. This table's about at their knee level. So we have, obviously, in this Capitol building here, we have different vehicles, different assortments. It's very similar to if you've ever played with Lego and you had a little display table. You just set up the cars randomly on the table. That's really what I copied here. So we're just gonna go around this guy. This big old guy. We just came off the table, guys. Look at this. I mean, I love their characters in here, but I really want to start to learn and know how you can move their arms and hands and save them with different features, you know? If you look on the front cover of the game, if you look on the front cover of the game, they have one very similar to this character, but instead, he doesn't have hair, and
he's wearing different clothing and he's like looking, searching on the horizon. So I thought that was pretty neat. As you can see, I added all the legs here.
We're gonna go downstairs here. Oh, that's right. The stairs are huge. I mean, this stair. Oh my goodness. Look how high we are up outside. Do you see that? Dude, this is the stairs. I made it so that the railing, you can almost go down the railing, but what's the fun in that? Notice how the stairs, I use the creaky wood sound in the paint. Okay, so here is some perspective. Now, obviously this person is down on the ground, unfortunately. That just happened to do with how it was built. I pretend that it's a small character. So here is the front door. Obviously, it's not too bad. Here's a little like air vent, almost saying that the character is able to go out from. It shows you this whole path. There's a giant door. So it's really cool perspective here. So here's a table. We have the couch. with the TV. I really like how the TV came out. I made it purposely to look like fuzzy, you know. And then these pillows are really cool on this couch. The cool thing about this couch is I actually hid a chair down in the couch, so you can actually, as a Lego minifigure, sit on the huge couch and you can watch this. Boring. Anyway. Oh, I thought we were gonna get stuck. Oh, notice how the pillow, you hear a sound of fabric. I was pretty smart. This was after I'm in New York City, by the way. Oh, and then when we come up to the little kid playing piano. Sorry, I don't want to tickle you or anything. If we come up to this guy playing piano, you can actually walk. So you can actually, oh my, I don't know why I made his lips like really glowing. But anyway, this piano is a realistic piano. It's pretty neat, so then you come over to here. Oh yeah, here is the furnace. This is the oven right next to the sink. And what's really cool is when you come over by huge flames cooking in there. Really neat. I think it's like a pie or something, and I made it as if it's like cooking in there. That's pretty cool. So here's the oven that we have here, and here's just the bedside cabinet here. It's going Wonka. Haha. You come down here. Oh yeah, here's a little toy turtle I put underneath the stairs. Now your question might be, how do we get back up? Well, we can either climb the huge stairs, the creaking noise. I told you, I really thought this through. Or we can just go up the handrail. The handrail I purposely made somewhat climbable, so it'd be much easier to get up for a Lego minifigure, aka us. But now you have to make this heroic jump. And here we are. We get back to the Lego city, or should I say the Lego table. Climb up here. I really like how the Lego city turned out. It gives you the vibe that this is a table, and then just some extra building house stuff on the side. That worked out pretty good. So we get back. Cook some food, get a good night's rest.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you subscribe and leave a like, comment on what your best part was about this video, and subscribe to the channel Pool Bricks. And I hope that you watch the other different videos I have in there and share about the channel and see what you think about it and consider subscribing on it. And I'm gonna try to see what else other things I can do in future gaming videos to come, now that I'm really trying out the streaming side of things on here. So really gonna try out that. So I think my guy's just gonna chill, and I'm gonna call it a night. Have a great day, guys.
Speaking of laundry, there is a free website that I'm going to be trying out very soon, where I'm going to be customizing some different types of merch like sweatshirts and mugs and much more. And I'm going to try it out, and I'll tell you guys when I get that out, and you guys can give me feedback and tell me what you think about it, and I'll get that out to you guys pretty soon and tell you guys when that's open so you guys can try that out.